Okay, hi guys. So my name is Mookie. If you know me, you know like my TikTok is from toxic family situations and stuff like that. This is my first YouTube ever. I'm freaking nervous, as you can see. I don't know which way to look, but if I feel like I look like here, I feel like I'm looking to your soul. I'm just kidding. But yeah, and I also have an Instagram as well. It's gonna be linked in the bio and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so this is my first YouTube video, which is a Q&A. I hope I don't talk so much, but yeah, I hope you enjoy it. This is all the Q&As that people have asked me on Instagram. So the first one was like, how old are you? I am 24 years old. Yeah, I'm old. Another person asked me, how does your skin look so good all the time? Also, lip combo tutorial. I will do that in another video, but how I look so young? Filters got me right. Like, I have a filter on right now. You think I really look like this? No, I don't. But yeah, filters get me right. Someone asked me, what's your dream trip? My dream trip, what am I doing? Would be probably to like the Bahamas or to like Hawaii. But before I go, I really do want to talk to somebody that was actually born there so that I can get like all of the things that you can and cannot do. You know, I don't want to step on nobody's toes while I'm in a different country, city, state. It doesn't matter. Like, I want to show respect anywhere that I go. So that's my dream trip. Another person asked me, what is your favorite part of your makeup style? Honestly, I would have to say my wings, because my wings always come out so perfect. I've been doing my wings since I was about like 13 years old. So I think that would be like my best makeup look. And also my lips. Like, my lips are not this big. It's the makeup, you know what I'm saying? It's the makeup. But yeah, my lips and my eyeliner, because excuse me, yes. She was like, do you love doing videos for the fans? By the way, my name is Mariah. I love doing videos for you guys. Like, I can do videos for you guys all day. That's why I post so much. Like, I post so much on Instagram, I post so much on TikTok, and now I'm gonna start posting more videos on YouTube. But I just love doing it because I feel like it helps. I help a lot of people that I don't even know or get to meet in person. Like, they text me and everything like that, but I can't answer everybody back. So I love doing videos for you guys. It warms my heart. Not only that, but a lot of times nobody was making the videos that kind of like mostly spoke to me. So I went through a lot as a child, so I was thinking like maybe I should start making videos, and then boom, it's like magic. No, I'm just kidding, but I was making videos, and I would love to make videos for the rest of my life if I could. But I know, like, you know, you get older and people just suddenly forget about you. So yeah. Someone asked me, what do you use for your skincare routine? Honestly, I used to have really bad acne. I'm talking about like pimples here, pimples there, pimples like on my forehead, especially on my chin area, but it was mostly on my cheeks. I don't know why, but I started using Panaxel. I use Panaxel, I use CeraVe moisturizer, and also this other oil I'm gonna show you guys when I do my skincare routine. But that's mostly what I do. Oh, and retinol, but I don't put retinol on my face every single day. But that's really my skincare routine, like just 4 things that I use for my face. And I mostly have clear skin. You can't see it right now because I'm using a filter. Someone asked me about my first kiss. My first kiss, I think I was in the 6th grade when I got my first kiss. Either in the 6th or the 5th grade. No, I was in the 5th grade when I got my first kiss. His name was Rodney. And he force kissed me. Like, he was like, you're my girlfriend now. And he ran up to me and he kissed me. And I was like, I just got my first kiss. I'm an adult now. I can pay my own bills. No, I'm just kidding. But that was my first kiss. Literally, like, the boy just ran up to me and kissed me. But then to me, the real kiss that I had was when I was in the 6th grade. And this boy that I really liked, he walked up to me. He was like, I want you to be my girlfriend. And then he kissed me. And then he cheated on me like a week later. So, but yeah, so that's when I had my first kiss, like in the 6th grade. Someone was like, how old were you when you realized that you liked to act? Her name was Dark Skin Mani. The first time that I learned how to, I was really young because I wasn't actually in a play when I was really young. But this is like when just like a little school project, and then I was in dance class too. So I really like to perform a lot of things. This is why like I make as many scripts as I do. I can make about 10 scripts in a day, not to brag or nothing, but because I know that I'm gonna act these out. So I make as many as I can just so I can act them out. So I started acting like at a very young age, honestly. What do you do to stay confident as a redhead in high school? I really struggle. See, for me, I loved high school, okay? But then I also hated high school. I would tell you, as a redhead, first of all, red is beautiful on anybody, okay? Don't let nobody tell you, oh, because a lot of people have stereotypical types about, oh, people with red hair are like more bad or more, what's it called? Emo, stuff like that. You love the color of your hair, okay? Because nobody can rock it like you. Second of all, to stay confident in high school, do not care what nobody say. Don't care, because at the end of the day, everyone's going to pass on. No one's going to care. At the end of the day, everybody's just worried about themselves. So do not care about what nobody got to say. I know it seems hard to just be like, oh no, I have to, but you're stressing over people who really at the end of the day do not go home and think about you. You need to worry about you. You need to be happy with you. If you're not happy with you, you can change anything about yourself that you do not like. So in high school, I say don't worry about what nobody got to say. You walk with confidence, you fake it till you make it, until it actually becomes a reality for you, okay? That's how I would say that you should deal with being a redhead in high school. Don't care, because at the end of the day, everybody goes home and they have a struggle. They just don't tell you that. Someone asked me any advice on how to feel confident about looks. See, like I just said in the previous answer I answered, don't care what nobody got to say. You love you. You love everything about you, but understand everything about you. I have a double chin. I love my double chin. I love it. I don't care. I have curly hair. A lot of people don't like that. I don't care. I am shaped like a chicken drum. I don't care, because I love myself first, okay? If you have to be out into this world, you have to grow tough skin. I know that sounds really harsh, but that's the truth, because anybody with an opinion will come up and tell you how they feel just to get off their chest. No reason at all, no purpose, nothing encouraging at all, just some hate on you. Love the way that you look. Understand that at the end of the day, no one is going to love you the way that you're going to love you. So love everything about you. Be confident in your double chin. Be confident in your rolls. Be confident in your stretch marks, because that's all about you, okay? Somebody was like, what is something you always hated but never knew why? Oh my gosh. What is something I always hated? Turtlenecks. I don't like turtlenecks for some odd reason. I don't know if it's because I've always been chunky and my little chunkiness hangs over the turtleneck, but I just can't stand it. It looks itchy, okay? It looks like bugs is gonna, like, it feels like bugs is crawling on my neck. Don't like it. Sorry if you do. Don't come for me. It's my opinion, you know. Respect the opinion, but I'm just saying. Another person was like, will you ever do a giveaway for us? Of course I will. I will give away everything. I will give my whole house away. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, I would do a giveaway. It's just I'm trying to make sure that when I can give a giveaway, I'm not one of those creators that be like, oh, I'm gonna do a giveaway and then never give you something. Or like, I don't want to be one of those. I want it to be perfect. So I got the address. I know where I'm sending it off to. I know it's gonna get there. I know it's not gonna get lost or supposedly, or the giveaway is done, or whatever the case may be. I want you guys to be fully happy and fully get your things that I'm gonna send you guys. So yes, I will of course do giveaways. Someone asked me, what is your favorite day of the week? Saturday. I love me a Saturday, okay? Because I'm done working on a Saturday. No, I really do love Saturdays. For some reason, ever since I was a kid, I love Saturdays, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but I just love Saturdays. Someone was like, your hair always looks nice. What product do you use, if you use any? I honestly use Shea Moisture and Rizzo's Curls, or Rio's Curls. Oh my goodness, I love their stuff, okay? My hair kind of looks a little dry right now because I didn't do it the way that I was supposed to, but I love Shea Moisture and Rizzo's or Rio's Curls. I love them. And I literally have a piece of hair sticking up. Why didn't nobody tell me? Why you gotta look at me and do that? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm just kidding. How do I defend myself when people call me fat, beamer, or ugly? First of all, that's the word that I think about. Know that you are, if you're chunky, own your chunkiness, because I'm chunky. And can't nobody tell me that I'm fat. At the end of the day, guess what I know? First of all, what I would tell you is own it. Anybody want to call you fat? Okay, I am, and what? Anybody want to call you ugly? Okay, that's your opinion, and what? Because at the end of the day, no one can tell you anything that you don't already think yourself. So if you think you're ugly, of course it's going to affect you, and you can see it all over your face. If you think you're fat, of course it's going to affect you. Know that you're fat, though. If you're fat, you better own that. Because at the end of the day, what's anybody gonna do? If you give them enough access to hurt your feelings deeply, then yes, at the end of the day, it's going to affect you. But you better walk around this world and you better know what you know about yourself before anybody can tell you. So if you know that you're big, to other people you could be ugly, but to other people you can be beautiful. 30% of people in this world are gonna think you're ugly and fat and just abnormal and weird, and there's a lot of people that just have rude opinions. But at the end of the day, surround yourself with people who think you're beautiful, who think, you know what, your weight is not even the issue, who who think you're not ugly at all. Find the confidence within yourself, love your looks before anybody can tell you about your looks. Love your body before anybody can tell you about your body, okay? I know it hurts and I know that it might take time. Take that time, do not rush it. Because in this world, ain't nobody perfect. Everybody got an issue with them, but you just can't see it because they don't want you to. But being big, if you physically can see that. Whenever someone calls you out your name or says you're fat and ugly, and I mean, they really can't, they can go on, but it's not going to affect you because you're going to sit there and laugh about it, okay? We're going to laugh together. That's what we're going to do. Someone said, what are some tips for 8th grade? I'm nervous. I love you. Oh, I love you too. And for 8th grade was my year, okay? I peaked in 8th grade. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't. 8th grade, do the work in 8th grade so that you don't have to do it in 9th, 10th, and 11th, and 12th. Because when I tell you, when you hit 9th grade, high school is just going to smack you. You're starting with all new kids from different schools. So right now, enjoy 8th grade, but don't slack off in 8th grade. You know what I mean? Keep your grades up. Try to get into higher classes so that when you get to 8th, you know, in high school, I knew a whole bunch that actually would just go to school for one class and then go home because they did so much in their 8th grade and 9th grade year. Don't overstress yourself, have fun, but don't slack off neither because 8th grade and up is very important, okay? Just take your time. Don't, if you can do the work, but if you need help, I need help, ma'am. You need to tell somebody you need help so that you don't like get left behind or fail a test or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, like, you know, take your time. Someone said chicken nuggets. Let me tell you something. I will eat chicken nuggets to the day that I pass to the Lord. Okay, I love chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets no one can ever love chicken nuggets as much as I do, okay? So that was a very good question. I felt that question through my heart. Thank you. Someone said, how are you so gorgeous and beautiful? Like, you can... I keep reading the part that shouldn't be read, but honestly, filters is what's getting me gorgeous and beautiful. No, I'm just kidding, but honestly, I have a lot of confidence in myself, and I feel like that's what people see, because honestly, I don't care what nobody thinks about me, because your opinion doesn't matter to me, because at the end of the day, I don't go to bed with you at night. You're not my brother, you're not my sister, you're damn sure not my mom, so I don't care about your opinion. If it's meant to hurt me, but it's not gonna hurt me because it's gonna bounce off. So that's why I feel like you can see it. And filters, okay? Filters, social media's a lie. Someone asked me, what's your favorite animal? Honestly, animal. Honestly, a koala, a baby cub, a panda bear, and a polar bear. My favorite animals completely. If I can kidnap all of those animals and keep them in my house, but do right by them, and I mean talking about get them a big old field to run and do whatever they wanted to do, I would get them. But they don't belong at my house. They belong at the zoo. No, I'm just kidding. They belong wherever they belong. I don't know where they belong, but they belong somewhere else. But yeah, those are my favorite animals. Someone was like, what is your favorite movie? Honestly, Spirit. I don't know why I was about to say the cinnamon stallion, but it's not the cinnamon stallion. If you know which movie I'm talking about, put it in the comments because I can't think of the rest of it, but the movie Spirit or Selena. Oh my Lord. You know, fun fact, I didn't know that Selena was really dead. Don't look at my fingers. But I'm showing my fingers. Okay, I didn't know that Selena was really dead. I thought Jennifer Lopez was really Selena because I was really young when I watched the movie. And I didn't know that she passed away. So at the end of the movie, I thought it was just part of the movie. And I would bawl my eyes out. But when I tell you, when I actually found out that she passed away, dude, I wanted to go with her. I was so mad. Bro, my heart was hurting so bad because I was like, she died for real? And my mom was like, yeah, she died. I'm like, you just killed me right now, so what you doing? But yeah, so those two movies are my favorite movies. Someone asked me a really good question. They was like, how did you start social media and did you think you would gain this much followers? No, not even as much as I have gained. Maybe 300,000, okay? Maybe that, and that's like the peak. But in all honesty, I've always wanted to do social media. I've always wanted to act. I've always wanted to do things that were outside of what everybody was doing, and that's not to like bash nobody, but me, I've always wanted to like be on camera and stuff. I love acting, I love doing skits, I love writing my skits and everything out. So when I got into TikTok, it was just like for fun to tell stories, and then I was doing like, you know how everybody does when they first start out TikTok, where they they like use the audios and stuff and the filters and everything like that. I was doing that, and then finally I got a ring light, and I actually like read my own script and I read it, and I got like a million views in one night. I was like, oh my gosh. So that's how I kind of got into it. It happened by accident, okay? Thank you, Lord. But it happened by accident, really. But I never thought I would get this many followers. I never thought I would make this many friendships. I'm content with life, you know? Someone asked me, are you single? No, I am not single. I'm happily taken of like 8 years. 7 or 8 years. I've been with my man for that long. Someone come save me because I'm struggling. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm not single. I've been with my man for that long. Someone said, hello, I'm a big fan. Do you plan to have kids in the future? And so, how many? I plan to have babies, okay? I want a football field. I want 10 babies. No, I'm just kidding. I'm good with 5 babies. And I want 3 boys and 2 girls, or 2 girls and... I was about to say it backwards, like it was gonna make a difference. But I want 2 girls and 3 boys. And me and my man want the same, so... Did I pick a good one or not? But yeah, that's how many kids I want. And yes, I will have kids in the future, so see me popping out with the baby soon. No, I'm just kidding, not soon. Someone was like, how do you do your makeup? I'm gonna do like a makeup video, I think like either this week or next week obviously. But I don't think I do my makeup really good, but I rock it like I do. Like I probably put like 3 colors in here and on both sides of my eye, obviously. I just do my eyes and my lips. And that's about it. I don't contour. I don't put foundation on my face. I don't like the way that it feels on my skin. That's 1. 2, I don't know how to do it. But even if I did know how to do it, I wouldn't want to do it because I'm a type of person, I don't like feeling stuff on my face because I feel like I'm going to suffocate. Does anybody know what that means? Because if you do, please message me, okay? We right here. Tell me what that means because I don't know. I never liked it as a kid, so that's why sometimes when I was younger, I had a horrible time like moisturizing my face because I could feel it. Yeah. Someone asked, also as a heavy girl myself, how do I feel confident when talking to someone new or face the hate? Do not care what no one has to say about you being a heavy girl. Because at the end of the day, whatever person doesn't like it, the person behind them is going to love it. So I really don't care. My man doesn't care that I'm not that big anyways. Like people really can't see my body because there's no need to see my body unless you see me in person or I'm doing a haul. But all you need is this right here. So honestly, what I would tell you is love that you a bigger girl, because at the end of the day, you're the only person that opinion matters about yourself. Nobody else matters. Nobody else's opinion matters more than yours. Don't put someone else's opinion over your own opinion or over your own feelings, however you would like to put that. So if you're a heavy girl, own that heavy girlness, okay? At the end of the day, it's you and it's nobody else. Love yourself. Someone said, can you just say it's all gonna be okay? It's going to be just fine. It's going to be okay. Right now, it may not seem like it is. And of course, it's not gonna be okay when you want it to be okay, but it's going to be okay. But you cannot sit there in that loneliness and think that you're going to get any better. Find some help. Find other people who relate to you to talk to. Open up. I know it sounds scary and it sounds like no one's going to understand, but there are people that understand. Trust me, I understand what that feels like. Do not sit there in the dark by yourself because you don't know what can be tugging on you because you can't see. Someone asked me, what is your favorite moment in life? Do not do this, okay? Because I know a lot of y'all will take this and be like, oh, well, Mookie told me to do it. No, I didn't tell you to do it. Because when I used to sneak out with my friends and my mom didn't know, because I had a strict parent. If you Hispanic, you know that your parents sometimes can be strict. My mom was really strict. I couldn't go out. I had to take care of my siblings. So I would sneak out with my friends and we would go do whatever. I mean whatever, not that type of whatever, but we would literally go do whatever. We would go to the water. We would go hang out by the pools, by the hills and stuff like that. Like those moments where I can roll down the hill with my friends and laugh. Like where I felt free, like no one could touch me. Those are my favorite moments in life. Please don't sneak out, but I'm gonna give you some safe advice if you do. If you sneak out, please at least let someone know that is your real friend, know where you're going, where you are, share your location. Please be safe because a lot of things can happen in the middle of the night and nobody would know because nobody even knew you sneak out. Be careful, please. Someone was like, how did you get famous? Famous? Who's famous? Who's famous? Not me. I know famous. But honestly, I do have like a little bit of clout. Not just kidding. I don't even know what you would call it. But yeah, people, whenever I do go out in public, people do try to ask for pictures and they stare. If you see me in public, you don't need to stare, baby. You could just walk up to me and be like, hey, can I get a picture? Or can I just get a hug? I'm like, yeah. Me? You want to hug with me? You want to? Like, yeah, I would totally do it. I'm not a mean person. But the thing about it is, don't stare because from the way that I grew up, it's like when people stare at you, they want beef with you. So I don't try to get those feelings like when I did when I was younger, but now I realize that, oh, I have a platform. You probably recognize me from somewhere. But sometimes it's a little scary to be like, oh, do you want a hug or a picture? And they be like, I don't even know you. And they was really staring to be rude. I'm like, nah, just kidding. But yeah, I don't think I'm famous. I just think, like, I don't know what to think, honestly. Someone asked me, have you ever eaten pickles dipped in chocolate? No. I'll try everything once, but I swear, if it tastes like throw up, whoever asked me to do that, I'm gonna find out where you live, and I'm gonna come put you with my foot in your behind. No, I'm just kidding. But I'll try anything once, but I've never tried it. Someone asked me, what was it like growing up? Honestly, it was hard. When you have to take care of 2 siblings and no help, and you still got to take care of yourself, and then you got to take care of your mom because she don't want to take care of herself, and then you got to take care of a household, keep it clean, keep everybody fed, keep yourself clean and fed, do your homework, help them do their homework, make sure that you wake your mom up for work. It's hard. Like, a lot of people don't understand that even though I'm an influencer, people think that I just had this amazing life. No, I've had a hard life. I've been through some things that I don't know if I ever talk about. I might, just to let y'all in on some, little spicy stuff. I've been through a lot. So that's why I feel like if you've never been through what another person's been through, you shouldn't be able to have opinion on their situation because you don't know. I can't sit up here and say, oh, I can't speak on rich people business because I don't know how it is to be rich. Not yet, anyway. People who've never been poor can never speak on poor people problems because you don't know what we have to do to get food every day. You don't know what we have to do to pay our bills. You just don't know. So in all honesty, that's why I tell people, like, just because I'm an influencer does not mean that I live this fabulous life. I've had a hard life, and it took me years to get the confidence. It took me years to get where I am now. So don't think that it's a rainbow over here, because it's not. It's a whole storm, okay? So that's why I feel like a lot of people would need to be more caring and compassionate, because not everybody knows or understands. Like, there's been some really horrible things that I've heard people go through. I'm gonna do like 4 more and then I have to go because I have other videos I gotta make. But I hope this video is long enough, and if it's not, I'll do another one. I got all week. Someone was like, what would you say to any teens going through mental abuse but are scared to run? Mental abuse is a very scary place to be in, I would say, because I've been there. I've been in the darkest of the darkest and the lowest of the lowest, where I literally thought that life would be better if I wasn't in it. And that's hard. Like, it's hard to deal with that by yourself, especially when your parents should be able to help you. But what I'm telling you is you have to pull yourself out. Do not let yourself get too deep into that darkness, because there will be no light at all. If you let yourself get that deep, you have to find something. You literally have to attach yourself to something that brings you light, but in a healthy way, where you're not so attached to it that if that thing leaves, you'll go right back into the dark. Don't do that. But find the light in your life and small things. But you have to fight. I'm talking about you have to rip them chains off of your heart, off of your mind, off of your head. You have to rip all that away from you so that you can find the light. Do you know what I'm saying? Because whenever I was going through it, nobody was there for me. I was there by myself. I was young when I was going through it, but look at me now. You have the medicine in your body to heal other people. So I honestly encourage you to understand why you're feeling what you're feeling. Find the source of why you're feeling what you're feeling. Pick that root out and go heal somebody else, because you have no idea how important you can be to help and heal other people. That's all I feel like you can do and you should do for yourself, because if no one's gonna help you, help yourself. Love yourself and be there for yourself. Pick yourself up when you need to be picked up, okay? And trust me, it's gonna be okay. Someone said, I love you, and I love you too with all of my heart. Someone was like, what tip do you have for a junior? Do not slack off, because in your junior year, a lot of it counts. Try to get extra credit in your junior year, so that in your if there's any classes or anything that you missed in your senior year, you can have those extra credits to save you. Because sometimes an extra credit, you might miss a credit by 1 and you didn't even know until almost when you graduate, and it might be really hard to get that credit. So get as many extra credits as you can to back you up. That's all I have to say. But be safe and just enjoy high school, because it's almost over. Someone asked me, what was your last relationship and how long did it last? My last relationship before my man was like 1 year and 7 months, I think. And that relationship, it was a lot of drama. It was a lot of toxicity. It was a lot of things going on. It was a lot of stuff, okay? I did some things, that other person did some things, and we moved on. So I'm happy now. I don't know if they're happy now, but that's none of my business. But yeah, so that's how my last relationship went. Someone asked me for girl advice, and the best advice that I can give any woman, whether you're a young girl, an older woman, a teenager girl, I don't know why I said it like that, but love yourself before you have another man, or before you have any man come into your life. You do not want to be with a man that can manipulate you. You do not want to be with a man that can emotionally, mentally, physically manipulate you, because when I tell you, it is hard to get out of those situations by yourself. It is. Look at the red flags. All men give red flags in the beginning, I promise you. Or if he's asking you every time you go out, where you going? If he's not asking you for a safe reason, but he's asking you honestly to just like, where you going? And then he picks a fight about it, that's a red flag. If he sits up here, if he texts you at a certain time, if he's not going to work, and he clearly has not made that known that he has a job and he's going to work, if he texts you every day at a certain time, he has someone on the side, or he is married, or he has kids and he has a baby mama living with him. Be careful, because I promise you, that person has someone else, okay? Be careful. Second advice, do not let no man manipulate you into thinking that your feelings are a problem, okay? Because if any man come up to you and be like, excuse me, but you're making me feel like this, and every time that you tell me you have an issue with me, I feel like you're always trying to like nag me and stuff like that. No, because when me and my man have a discussion, he asks me, okay, what's wrong? And he sits there and listens, and he responds back after I'm done. My man doesn't try to fix the problem. He just he listens to me vent. So if you have a man and you go vent to him and he's telling you, oh my gosh, you got all these issues and it always seems like you going through something, I don't know if I want that for my life, he wants out. That's another red flag. He wants out of that relationship. Second, he doesn't know how to emotionally take care of you as a man. He doesn't know how to emotionally be there for you as a man. And that's sometimes not the man's fault, and sometimes it is, because when you're older, you know that you can go get help and you can have understanding. It just takes communication. Another red flag, okay, is if he always is looking at you and always got something negative to say about it. Like, say if you have the most sexiest dress on and he'd be like, but your hair doesn't match the dress. Your hair, it looks really dry and burnt up. If he's picking little things at you, kick him to the curb, because it's like he's trying to make you insecure about picking about the smallest things first, and then when you and him get into this long-term relationship, it's going to get bigger. I don't like your stretch marks, I don't like your thighs, I don't like your stomach, and you're going to try to change yourself for him to make him happy. Don't do that. One last thing, because I have to go. A man's going to let you know if he wants you. A man's going to let you know if you are the girl for him. So if you have to sit here and keep wondering to yourself, if you have to, because men, they're not going to leave you guessing if they're a real man. They're going to tell you like, yeah, I do want you. No, I don't want you. Okay, they're not going to lead you on to play wifey, to play girlfriend, and they really don't want you. That's a real man. A little boy gonna drag you along because he's like, oh, I don't have nobody right now, but she's here, let me fall back on her. Do you want to be one of those women that get pregnant by a man and now you're stuck to this man forever? You don't want that. So a real man is going to let you, a real man's not gonna let you guess. A real man's not gonna let you feel insecure about, does he want me or not? He's gonna tell you. My man told me, because I asked him, do you want to be with me or not? And he said, yes, I want to be with you. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be here doing the things that I'm doing now. Because men are very straightforward. Either I want you or I don't. But boys, they're going to lead you left, right, side to side, up and down, shoot your shot. No, I'm just kidding. They're going to leave you guessing about everything. So be careful when you get into a relationship. Ask the questions. Do you want kids? What is your opinion on marriage? What is your opinion on women's bodies? What is your opinion on consent and saying no and saying yes? Ask the questions, even if they seem like, oh, that's too personal for a first date. No, it's not. Ask the questions. You don't want that second date to be something that you're so blinded by, and then when the second date comes, you're sitting up here like, oh, you're not the person that I thought you was. I hope that answered a lot of y'all's questions. I will be back with another Q&A. But this is my first YouTube video, so please do not come for me in the comments talking about, oh my gosh, you're doing too much of this, you're doing too much of that. I'm just going to be myself. This is my page. it's called Mookie's Diaries, because I'm going to, this diary is my life basically. I'm going to let y'all in on the secrets that nobody knows. I'm going to do the things that people don't normally see me do. My energy, my personality is going to come out on this page. So this is my page. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you can leave, because I'm not here to impress nobody that doesn't like what I do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is my first YouTube. Y'all can put in the comments what y'all want to see next. You can ask the questions that y'all wanted to ask that maybe I didn't get to. So go like and subscribe. You know it's gonna be down below, up top, side, bottom, left to right, shoot shot, up and down. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll probably see you guys like in the next video, maybe if I like it. No, I'm just kidding. But see you guys later. Bye.